Hey there, Virgo. This is Kay. You're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome to your reading and welcome back to the channel. I'm very happy to be here with you guys today, and I hope you're doing well. Please stick around for the next round of zodiac readings that'll probably be started next week. Of course, yours won't come around next week. Be the week after. But I'm going to do it a little differently. Okay, I always like to change things up. Otherwise, it just gets darn boring to me. And probably to you too. So, Archangel Michael, what is it that Virgo most needs to know today? What is it? Please like and subscribe. Let's go. We got the Tower, which is stand alone, guidance, government, institutions, ego, tall, corporations, legal systems, erudite, experience, and hierarchy. So as I've said before, the Tower card in the Lenormand is different than the Tower card in the tarot. It's not about crashing down and dissolving something. Okay, the current energy is the yarn, feeling tangled up, maybe riddled with problems, complications, circumstances, all tied up, a conundrum, being strung along, puzzling, hassles, and unraveling. Going a little stir crazy maybe. And then we got near future Beaver. Things work against you, but perspective pays off, or new things on the horizon. Determined, repetition, making dreams real. So you could take one or the other. Let's see what happens. See how this reading is going to go. But it seems to me that you've made some kind of move towards independence. Towards independence, to taking back your power, standing strong, standing tall. Possibly it involves some kind of corporation or a legal system that you've been going independent on. Definitely experience in the hierarchy. So you want to become the top dog of whatever hierarchy you're involved in. So that could be any of that for you, Virgo. And then we have yarn, like I said, feeling like you all, maybe things are just a bit too complicated right now for you. And you're feeling kind of that things are unraveling, or you're feeling a little unraveled in your thinking, your feeling, the anxiety of things going on right now, being anxious and feeling overwhelmed, and things are just a bit too complicated, too involved, and there's too many fingers in the pot. There is too many involved. It's just like if you feel like it's out of your hands, that maybe you don't have the control that you'd like to have over something. So then the near future energy is the Beaver, which is about this is the deck. Things working against you, but persistent pays off, or new things are on the horizon for you and you're feeling determined, which is that you making dreams come true for you. Let's get some more Lenormand. Okay. What do we have? We have the deck upside down. Yeah, we got heart. That's interesting, because the reading I did before, Leo, it had heart, but from a different Lenormand deck. It had heart in it too. Interesting, I must say. Heart, yep. So you're following your heart, or you've entered into a relationship where you've fallen in love, and you're making things, official with signing marriage license documents, maybe some wills, some prenups, whatever. Could be that. Or you're just simply following your heart and going independent. Going alone. Going it alone. Okay? Let's get the deck up right. Child. Now that's really weird, because we had Child from a Lenormand deck in the Leo reading I did too. You might want to check it out, okay? Child deck, or the Child card was, I believe, in this position as well. The Heart card was in this position. The Child was in this position. So it is feeling maybe a little bit confused, definitely curious, but confused. And it could be that it's something new for you that is overwhelming you. All right? Let's find out what your near future. The Tower. What the heck? This is what happened yesterday. Okay, I had a reading where I had a coffin card here from the Lenormand, and then a coffin card here. I think it was from this deck too. Wow, that's weird. No, I think the coffin card was here from this Intuit Oracle, and then the coffin card was here. Wow, kind of strange. Strange but true, guys. Yep. So, yeah, we've got coming, going independent involves maybe having to get the government involved. Maybe you are doing some kind of government job that has you working alone. And it's something that you would really like to do. It excites you, but you know it's going to be complicated. It's going to be complicated, and it's going to be something that you've got to, because you're new on the job, and this doesn't have to be a government position. It could simply be that you got a job that has got a lot of responsibilities and a lot of people involved that you are overseeing. And so you might feel a little bit out of your element and out of control for a little time, because it's all brand new to you. It's a new beginning for you. Even if you've been working at that company and they promoted you into a supervisor or manager position, and it's all new. You got a whole team under you now. You're not one of the team. You are the top, the hierarchy of the team. You're the man at the top, man or woman. Okay, you're the one at the top, and it's going to ask a lot of you, and it could be that you might be suffering doubts about your ability, your skills, and if you're ready for it. So it could be overwhelming that way, and it might be kind of a conundrum for you, because you're just feeling really anxious about it. Like I was saying, you're feeling anxious, anxiety set in. You just kind of start having those nervous feelings of what if, am I enough, whatever. But again, this card is either things work against you, but persistence pays off. So when you first start taking on the new role, you might be feeling as though the people that are in your team who used to be like at the level you were at, the co-worker level, you were in the team at the time, but now you're above the team, you're overseeing them, bossing them around. And people in the team that were once at the same level as you, they're finding it difficult to respect your position now, because maybe they wanted to have it. And so they're jealous. Basically what it boils down to is they're jealous. And through that jealousy, they are being difficult. They're making things more problematic for you than they need to be. Could just simply be that. And the Tower card here is all you need to do is exert your independence, exert your role, exert your power as the one who is on top, exert your power knowing that you are backed up by the institution, by the government, by the corporation you work for, the government department that you work for, the institution that you work for. It could be the institution of mental health. It could be anything that you're going to be feeling that you can stand in your power with the Tower, because when you really get your feet dug in, your heels dug in, and standing tall in your place, which is this card here, standing tall in your position in your role, that you are able to say, like it or lump it. If you don't like it, then you know where the door is, or I'm going to work with you and I'm going to try very hard to get you on board. But as I try hard to get you on board, I need to see that you're trying in return, that you're giving as much effort, if not more, than me, because this is your job after all, that I'm helping you to adapt to, with me being in charge now where I wasn't before. So I'm going to be working with you as best I can. I'm going to be as compassionate and open-minded. The door is always open to my office. You know, you're going to be trying to help them out, or you're going to say, look, you're too much of a turkey. This has been going on too long. You need to change the way you behave here under my tutelage, under my supervision. You need to change, and if you're not going to change, if that's going to be too much for you to change, then you know, like I said, where the door is. Yeah, and you're going to feel like you're being backed up by whatever officials, okay? It could be the legal system too, in wherever we're talking about here for you. So you don't have to worry. That new things are on the horizon. You just have to be determined. You have to be repetitive, meaning you have to be consistent, making sure that if you're this way with one team member, that you're going to follow through with them, of course. That if you say, I'm going to give you 3 weeks, and I'm going to work with you and help you as best I can for you to kind of overcome your emotional hang-ups. Let's just say, you wouldn't maybe say that to them. But I'm going to help you overcome your emotional hang-ups where it comes to me being your boss now for 3 weeks. And past that point, if you still, I don't feel like, once I give you a review, if I don't feel like you've changed or things aren't getting any better, then we're going to have to give you some time off without pay, or we're going to lay you off. Fire you, lay you off, whatever. Well, when the time comes in 3 weeks, you do your review. You follow through and be consistent, do your review. And however it goes after that, if you said that they're going to get laid off, then lay them off. If it's not working out, kind of thing. So it's about being determined and repetitive and being consistent. So whatever you're doing with that particular employee, you're going to follow through and make sure that everyone is treated the same. Everybody is treated the same. Yeah. Okay, so that's really, really good, because you're going to be making your dreams come true. Your higher aboves are going to be impressed with you. Okay, because you are ready for this role. It's just a matter of you making sure that you're convinced of it. This is a brand new beginning for you, something new to you that you've not done before, and that always happens. All of us eventually have to face something brand new that we've never faced before. And with the moon, it is like it's for you. That's what is getting you all tangled up, all complicated, feeling a little unraveled, is because there is so much that you don't know. First of all, that you don't know because it's a brand new role or position for you. Maybe you're a brand new mother. Maybe you are a brand new wife or husband or a brand new father. You know, it could apply as well here. So the people that are going to be supporting you and backing you up are the people that can help you in the community, or your family and friends that support you through being a brand new mother or father, or a brand new wife or husband. Yeah. So it's just something that you stepped into that's new to you. All right. So if things are unclear for you for a time, you feel like you're a little bit in the dark, right? With the moon energy. Look at these two cats howling at the moon. They're meowing at the moon. I love this cat deck. Wow, it's so cute. Okay, let's find out some clarity with the moon card. We have the Four of Wands. That's stability right there. That's what is in question. Your stability. You're being able to be the 4 pillars of stability and authority, right? In your role. or as a new mom or a new father, your ability to make the home that you're in conducive and stable and secure and safe for your new child or children. And the same with if you're being a new husband or a new wife, you want to bring stability and safety and beauty to your new digs with your new partner, right? It's just, if you're living together already, you're adding to it, because now you're a married couple. So it's kind of like you're going to start nesting, whether you are actually nesting for children to come right away, or just nesting because it's officially both yours and your partner's home, right? And the two of you coming together like this, right? The two of you coming together creates a fortress, creates stability, creates security. It creates a coupleship, right? So yeah, very, very good. Awesome, I must say. So that's what's not clear to you. It's a bit scary. You might have some fears about that. It's making you feel just a little jumpy. You know, if you're a new mother or a new father, it's understandable. It's like, I've never been a parent before, and they don't have books how to teach you. Well, they do kind of. There are some books, and my husband and I, we relied on them. What to do in your first 6 months of pregnancy or something like that. I can't remember. It was such a long time ago. Okay, let's find out what more about the story we have for you. Archangel Michael wants to get across. Itching. We got the Three of Wands. That's you looking out on the horizon and saying, where was that horizons thing? New things on the horizon. New things on the horizon for you. You're preparing yourself mentally, emotionally, maybe even physically, and you may need to have to relocate to. It's possible you may have to jump ship or jump on the ship, to either get off the ship or get on the ship to whatever new thing you're taking on. If that's being married for the first time, being a parent for the first time, being a boss, manager, CEO, whatever, supervisor for the first time, and having a team of people that you're in charge of for the first time. So Virgo, you're that type of person who is, you're not only a hard worker, but you're grounded. You're very, very grounded, and you don't really like change too much, but you do like to travel, I must say. So anyways, it's a good thing that you're on the move to bigger and better things, or at least better things. Yep, you are. It says new things are on your horizon. So with the Three of Wands, you're being prepared. You're feeling excited and passionate and all that sort of stuff because something new is on your horizon. With the Eight of Swords, yeah, that's you all worried, all caught up in your head. Or Eeyore there is all caught up in his head, saying, oh, what do I do? I just don't know what to do. Something like that. Yeah. So Eeyore is all concerned, but that's just the way he is all the time, right? But you don't have to be like that all the time, Virgo. You just follow your heart, and you'll eventually get yourself unraveled from being raveled up, if that makes sense. Being wound up, right, with the yarn. You're going to get yourself unwound from being wound. Dewound. Yeah, okay. So that's the whole idea, is that you have been making life difficult for you moving forward. That's where the moon, you've caused yourself to feel like you're in a little bit of darkness about something, being uncertain. You just don't see things clearly, how it's going to all work out, because you had put yourself into some self-doubt and worry and concern. Maybe you have others who are not going to like what you're doing, and so that's concerning you as well. Then we have Judgment, but it's you saying, with the divine, backing you up like this, backing you up. The divine is calling you, and you're answering the call to make that final decision to say, I'm doing this. I'm taking on this new thing, because It's what I feel in my heart is right for me, and it's something that's going to make me feel really excited and happy for at least a while, if not a good long time. And then we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is about looking back to see what's going forward, but it's also a messenger and it's also a student. So there has been some kind of message that's come forward, or it's coming to you now. Maybe you haven't received it yet. What does it say on that scarf? The 100-acre woods. Okay, so that says on it, he's climbing the tree to get a better perspective so that he knows how to, he's trying to get the scarf off the limb. So he's trying to solve a problem. They had to climb the tree to do it. So it's the same idea, is that you have to find the courage, because he's not near the ground. He's on some other limb that's further up the tree. So he's a ways up there. So he's having to find a way to overcome his fears so that he can solve a problem. And your problem might be that you want to grow, or you want to evolve, or you want to progress in the company you work for, to become that supervisor. Maybe the next step would be being the manager over a particular department, or the whole shebang kind of thing. It could be anything, right? With your being a parent, it's like you're overcoming the fear of, what if I'm not a good parent? What if I have a baby who is, is going to have some kind of mental or physical challenge? Am I going to be able to be a good parent to them? Stuff like that. Just kind of worries about it. But you're answering the call. And if you're pregnant now, you obviously answered the call. So anyways, you're climbing the tree and you're saying, I've got to swing my sword with courage and get all that I'm uncertain about, find a solution to it, even if I have to ask questions. Sword, right? Asking questions, learning. The student, the Page of Swords, learning more about what it is I need to know about. And like I said, if you're worried about being a parent for the first time, there's those books. There's a whole series of them, what to know in the first 6 months of, after you've had the baby. And then it'd be in the first 18 months, and so forth and so on. Or 6 months to 18 months. I can't remember how it is, but there's a series of books, and it was very informative. It helped us out a lot. So, I would recommend that, of course. And then we have Queen of Chocolate Pentacles. Yeah, why is that upside down? Well, I've got to take it upside down because it came out upside down. Queen of Chocolate Pentacles. So you are like, who doesn't love chocolate, right? But she's a kangaroo, she's got a little roux in her pocket. So she is very nurturing, but it seems that in the near future, things may not work. Things may work against you, but persistence pays off. So, if you feel like your people are giving you too much trouble, or the whole idea of being a mom or a dad or new husband or wife is too overwhelming, too powerful for you, you're going to feel like you're out of your element. This is being in your element. This is being nurturing, grounded, just going all into it, putting everything into it, because you are all about prospering and being abundant and nurturing your well-being and the well-being of all around you. Did you feel some kind of responsibility to? So that could be the team that you're going to be overseeing in your new managerial position, supervisory position. It could be the mom or the father. You taking on your feminine energy as a father, as a new baby or a new father, and you might be like sitting there going, if you're the father, and even if you're the mother and you're not quite still in your mothering, nurturing element as the Queen of Pentacles, it may be something that you're going to be challenged with. You're going to be struggling with. Things may be working against you. And I would say for the most part, things that are going to be working against a new parent or a new, married person is your own mind, your own thoughts about it. It says, but be persistent because it pays off. And if you were taking on a role of being a new manager or whatever over people, then it's like you just have to be persistent because eventually it'll pay off and this will turn around. You'll turn this around. Okay, you will be in the Queen of Pentacles position of being quite, having great status in your standing. People listen to you and respect you in this position. They listen to you and respect you because they know that you know your stuff. You know your stuff. You are confident. You are sitting in like, I have walked the journey of learning and falling, but getting myself back up and dusting myself off and saying, I'm going to keep on going because what else is there to do? I've evolved and I am now somebody who can nurture other people's dreams as well. She is the queen that feels very comfortable in the realm of her own dreams because she can afford to do it, if you know what I'm saying. Other people don't necessarily feel like they can live their dreams or achieve their dreams because they feel like they don't have the resources they need to be able to achieve them. She has, because she's lived she's lived many and overcome many challenges of diversity and adversity and whatnot. And she has grown, so therefore she has the right to be crowned as someone who should be respected. Well, you're going to be feeling like you're not quite there yet in the near future. But take heart, okay? Because look at this. This is the Ace of, what is this? The Ace of Wands? The Ace of Cups. Let me see here. Give me a second. I got to find out what it is. Maybe it'll tell me here. It's got a dove. Oh, that's for Winnie the Pooh. Okay, so it's the Ace of Cups because I do believe that the honey pots are cups. Just let me give a second here. I'll have a look. Pentacles, Ace, honey pot, beginning, emotional abundance, and jubilance. Yeah, beginning. Yeah, it's the Ace of Cups. Well, Ace of Cups is about feeling good in your own skin. It's about loving yourself and loving your new role. So if you're in the new role as a parent, you're loving it. You're loving having that. Ace of Cups. And you're loving that you're feeling supported by your family, friends, or, your maybe other workers that were co-workers at the time may be helping you to feel more at home in your new role over, managing them. But the bosses that are above you are also supporting you. Your institution is supporting you, whatever it is. You're getting that support. You're feeling like you can overcome anything. This is going to be turned around, but it's not until you start realizing that you're the boss. You're the one. You're the boss. You're the one that has been given the opportunity to take this role and make it your own, and make sure that your people try to help them love their job as much as possible, but at least learn to love that they have learned to realize that they've got somebody in their corner that is going to be fair and compassionate towards them as best they can, as best as your team members will allow you to be, without retribution, right? So you're going to have, they're going to have the type of leadership above them that they hadn't had before. And this is your new beginning, because you're starting to love your new beginning, your new role as a husband or a wife, a parent, whatever, and as that new manager in that new role, because you feel supported here. You have someone you can go to and talk to in the higher ups, HR, whatever. You can talk to them, and they're going to help you find a way to truly enjoy your new position. and we've got the Emperor position like that. That there is a position that is nothing to scoff at. You are the leader. You're becoming the leader because you love. You start loving. You're finding compassion for yourself. Like, compassion for yourself is forgiveness. It's also patience. Patience and compassion. Forgiveness. It's like you are being patient with yourself by allowing yourself to have patience for others as well, like your people or your baby or your spouse that's helping you with the baby, or your spouse, if there's no children, that sort of thing. You've got people to talk to here that are going to support you. They're going to be your tower. Okay? So, this looks beautiful, guys. Emperor energy, totally taking it all on and being serious about it, but totally wise in that the whole roundness of being an emperor is being that leader, being wise, being fair, compassionate, like all the being abundant, prosperous, and being like all the cups, the pentacles, the swords, and the wands, and taking action, right? Feeling strong and confident, taking action, taking charge, and taking control. This is the energy you're going to be stepping in. It's all 4 kings. All their qualities is in an emperor. All right? So this is where you're going. This is a result of you allowing yourself to go out on a limb and try something that your heart desires, however way that looks to you, Virgo. This is wonderful. I hope you liked this. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and take care of yourself. Till next time, bye for now.